Good morning. I'm back again. Hey, listen. They can call us weak or whatever, soft, no boundaries, no self-respect, none of that stuff while we in the relationship with the narcissist. But baby, when we get on the other side of this thing, call us strong. Call us forward, built tough. Call us, you better play lotto because you got a better chance at winning. Because once we've been enlightened and been woke to the situation, we can spot a knot, a narc from a mile away. You might show up looking good, disguised in a different form, but we'll always, after getting on the other side of this thing, we'll always be able to pinpoint them out. So they better find somebody else to play with, because we too alert. Them antennas go up, baby. That's just like me, and when I'm dating, and I just certain things, if I catch it now, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even finna entertain it. And I could be wrong, but I ain't finna stick around and find out. I ain't. Just because I know better. Like, I got a thing for, if I'm on a dating site or something like that, and you tell me you ain't slept in 2 days, what's wrong with you? What we up doing that we ain't slept in 2 days? Especially if you telling me you ain't working no overnight job. Why you not sleeping? Cause see, I need you to be able to get sleep, sir, ma'am, whoever. I need you, excuse me, I need you to get you some sleep. So why we ain't sleeping? That's a red flag to me, because when I was dealing with the crackhead, baby, we didn't sleep. We be up all day and all night, 2 and 3 days. We not. That's an issue for me. So when you are woke and enlightened and aware of different things, certain stuff you ain't gonna go for no more. How easy it was for the narc to sneak in on you in the beginning. Now they gotta dress it up, disguise it a whole different way now, because they can't come the same way no more. Even in a new body, they can't come the same way, because you gonna figure them out. It's like you get rid of one and you pick up another one. Because see, with the crackhead, he was a narcissist too. So I left that narcissist, and then the narcissist before the crackhead, I just trickled down. All I've been dealing with is narcissists, but had no idea of what I was dealing with. Just thought that I kept running into the wrong guy. Just kept thinking I'm running into the wrong guy. No, I kept running into the same spirit. That spirit was hovering over me. It wanted me bad. And every time I gave in to it, I gave it just what it wanted, because narcs come in and they pretend to be everything that you dream of in your partner. And little stuff spill out because they can't contain all that nasty and selfishness and stupidity that they hold in the inside of them. So stuff be busting out at the seams. But when you're an empath and you're soft, kind-hearted, and all you doing is looking for love, you miss those red flags. You do. The stuff do be boiling, it be seeping out the seams of the narcissist. But you just can't catch it because your eyes can't see that far. You ain't aware of what a narcissist is. So it's easy for you to miss those red flags and just chunk them off like, oh, that's his first mistake. It's okay. That's not a big deal. You know, at least he's not smoking crack and beating me up and doing all this his stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what after the crackhead or whatever, I felt like any relationship could be better than dealing with what I dealt with the crackhead or whatever. And so it was like, it was so easy for me to fall for the baloney that the narcissist was shooting my way. And so, I'm sorry, eat my lunch. and trying to tell y'all my little story or whatever. I just say what I need to say before I go back to work. So I felt like anything would be better than what I dealt with the crackhead. And so I guess I was willing to settle for whatever, just as long as you didn't smoke crack, put your hands on people, we was good. I was in a low vibration at that time. I needed way more, and I knew I needed way more because I was asking way more of the narc. I was asking more than what he could give me, and the more he kept showing me that he wasn't capable of giving me what I want, the more I kept holding on, along with his help. You know what I'm saying? But I kept holding on instead of letting go, because I keep asking for the same thing over and over again. Respect the relationship, be loyal, stop lying, stop cheating, stop disrespecting me in front of other women. You know what I'm saying? Spend time with me, act like you care about me and stuff. I shouldn't even had to ask nobody for all that stuff. Somebody who wants to be with me gonna provide those things already. That's the least of my worries when I get with somebody who really wants to be with me. I'm gonna have to ask for other stuff, but it ain't gonna be the meat of the relationship. I was asking for the meat of the relationship with this narcissist, and the more he kept showing me that he was not capable of giving me what I want. Okay, we gonna use capable lightly, because he is capable. It's just that he didn't want to. He didn't want to. He was capable of doing it. He just didn't want to. Narcs move when they want to move. They do what they want to do. Because I remember the time where I'm standing in the kitchen 2 days straight. Sink is clogged up. Now, you the man of the house. 2 men in the house, but you the man of the house because you my man. I don't mind handling stuff around the house, because when he ain't here, I do that. But when you here, you need to be doing those things. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't have no choice, then my son would be doing it or whatever. And my son would like to, you know, try to step in and take over things. No, let him do it. He supposed to be my man. Let him do it. So 2 days straight, I'm standing in up with the plunger, and I got vinegar and baking soda and all that, trying to unclog the sink in the kitchen. He could have went out to the store and bought some Drano or whatever. He could have did something to help the situation. But he watched me for 2 days, standing in there plunging away. Then I go to work on the 3rd day. I come home from work. The sink is unstopped. They're buttholes. When I say they are buttholes, they are buttholes. Whatever trick he did while I was at work, he could have came in there and 2 days ago did that same little trick. It helped me get the sink unclogged. But no, he sat there and watched me plunger that sink half to death. Try everything in my ability that I normally do that normally works, but was not working this time because the clog was that bad. He gonna sit right there and watch me. And then when I go to work, because it was a weekend, when I go to work, then he decides to go in and unclog the sink. I was happy and appreciative when I got home from work that the sink wasn't clogged up no more or whatever, but I'm like, why it took you so long? Why you couldn't come in here and been did this a long time ago? Because they like to see you suffer. They just do dumb stuff for no reason. But a narcissist will show you that they don't care. And we miss it so much. We miss it. The things that they do to us to show us that they really don't care, or give two baby bananas cares about us. They don't care, and they show it, but they play it off as if it's a joke, or they're just joking or playing with you. They be dead serious. But if they laugh about it, that makes it okay. It makes it seem like it's a joke, but they dead serious about their actions or the things that they said to you. So if a narcissist is saying things to you and putting you down, or telling you you ain't nothing, you ain't gonna amount to a hill of beans, this, that, and the third, believe them. That is their true feelings towards you. That's exactly what they feel about you. You ain't gonna amount to a hill of beans. Meaning, I don't care about you. I don't expect you to make it no further than where you at right now, because you're stupid or whatever, just the dumb things the narcs say to you. But just because you've been with a narc before does not make you weak. Somebody said that in a comment, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good. I tend not to, let stuff like that bother me or whatever, but it does make for a good video. So I just come in and explain the best that I can to why they see in their perspective that I'm weak for dealing with a narcissist, but they don't get the full understanding of it, which lets me know that they're a person that's never dealt with a narcissist before. Because if they have, they wouldn't have been saying that. And I don't expect everybody on my page to have been dealt with a narcissist before. You know what I'm saying? Some people have just dealt with some toxic relationships or whatever that are workable. That y'all can, probably get some counseling and come back together, or go in prayer and come back together. Just with a narc, you know what I'm saying? It's sometimes they work. You're able to come back to one, and most times you can't. So, I'm just saying, the person who left that comment must have not been with a narcissist before to think that I was weak because I was with a narcissist. No, baby. A narcissist will hunt you down, pretend to be you. And that's what I'm finding out, that you falling in love with yourself because they're pretending to be everything that you are to keep you stuck under their little web. That's the only way it's going to work. They have to pretend to be somebody that they're not to get you, to get me. And they work hard. They work really, really hard to get their stuff together, baby. And I'm telling you, it's just, but don't think that we weak because we dealt with a narcissist before. Because when we get on the other side of this thing, yeah, you call us something different. But weak won't be one of them. Because when we see a narc coming our way, we gonna halt them real quick. Hey, don't come over here with that plan. Nah, I ain't with it. I see who you is, going on about your business. You do you, I'ma do me, and we gonna be good. Just stay over there. Yep, keep that funny business over there, because I'm good. But I'm telling you, just if you're still in it and you having a hard time with it, I always tell you, go through your process. Come up with a plan. But don't let your mind tell you, or your heart tell you to sit there and settle for what you're going through, because you deserve better. You deserve so much better. Listen, I come from a place where I did at one time felt like, hey, I'm probably never ever going to get my Prince Charming, and so I better get what I can take. No, not no more. Not no more, because falling in love with myself now has taught me so much more. The things that I thought I could not live without, I'm living without them. The people who I thought I needed in my life, not here no more, I'm still living without them. And I'm doing good. I'm actually getting things accomplished that was put on hold or put on the back burner because I was dealing with people who had my attention and my focus all over the place. I can focus on me and what I want to do with my life, what I want to do with my time. And I don't got to worry about who gonna be happy because I'm doing it, or who gonna feel some type of way because I'm doing it. Baby, I'm just moving. I'm just moving. And I'm not worried about what nobody gonna think about it. I'm moving. I'm not staying in the same place that I've been in. I'm not. That it got me some places, but I want to go further. And if you stay stuck where you at, you're not gonna get nowhere. You're not. I'm telling you, the narc is taking all your focus and making you feel like, well, I got these kids. That's what the narc is using to hold over your head to keep you there. You got to see better past that. Tell yourself, listen, I don't deserve this, nor do my kids, because then the kids are there. They're picking up these habits. They're watching what you're going through. They're watching how the narc is treating you. They learning from you guys. So you need to remove yourself and your kids from the situation. But you have to do it in your own time, because you have to be tired. Because if you're not tired, you'll go back. You'll go back and you'll stay stuck. And so this is going to be our get unstuck season. We need to get unstuck. My sister asked me that, I want to say either a year ago or 2 years ago. She say, what's keeping you stuck? And when she throws questions like that, my sister Life with Tashana, great woman, has a lot of knowledge. That girl be thinking. When I tell y'all, she used to be mean back in the day, but she has grown so beautifully, and she's getting tested and going through different trials all of the time, and she's still coming out on top, and she's still being blessed. But she did ask me, you know what I'm saying, she got a little word or whatever, and she hit me up just out of the blue, you know what I'm saying. When she get in her little phase or whatever, sometimes the phone call will just be just a message that she needs to deliver to me. And so that day was one of them phone calls when she just called and said, hey, I ain't called to hold you long. I just called to ask you because I felt it in my spirit. What's keeping you stuck? And now when she does things like me, I be thinking of the very moment that I'm in when she asks these questions, and I can't, at that time, I don't feel stuck. I don't see that I'm stuck at that moment. And so then later on down the road, maybe a year later, maybe some months, maybe some weeks later, I'll be going through something and that question will pop back in my head. What's keeping you stuck? And every time she does something like that and I get my answer, which is never always just like that. It can be years down the road, but she got a fantastic memory. She remembers everything and everybody and how it went down, what she was doing when this happened, this and that. She's very, very good when it comes to her memories. And so I don't have to take her down the whole long road to get her to remember what she asked me, because she still remembers. So I'll call her back up and I'll be like, hey, remember that question you asked me about what's keeping me stuck? And I gave her my answer. And that question just popped back up in me to give to you. What's keeping you stuck? I can still ask myself that right now to this day, but I feel like I'm coming out of it and I'm moving forward. But there's probably somewhere else in my life where I'm stuck at, and I need to free myself from that area. But what's keeping us stuck? Because I'm not going to single myself out. I'm going to say, what's keeping us stuck? Let's find out what's keeping us stuck and work on that thing. It may not come to you today on what's keeping you stuck. It might hit you later on. And when you find out what it is that's keeping you stuck, work on that thing. Move, shake it loose, and move forward. And let's not let it keep us stuck any longer. Because we can get anything we want in this life. That's what I heard. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out, baby. I'm trying to get me some goals, set out for some of the dreams that I've had. I want to travel. I've traveled a little bit, but I have not taken a cruise yet. I have not, what else? It was something else. I definitely want to take a cruise. I know that's top tier on the bucket list right now. Never been to New York before. I want to go to New York. It's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but it's so much coming to me right now that I just can't. I need to sit down and actually write it out, because that would be good. So that way I can kind of, start working towards that one thing instead of trying to do a cluster of things at one time, because that's just how my brain be working. Like, I'm gonna say I got ADHD when it comes to thinking, because one minute I'll be thinking one thing, next minute I'll be thinking another thing, next minute, and sometimes I move that way, because I could be cleaning up the kitchen, leave the kitchen, go start cleaning the bathroom or something like that, just like get sidetracked and then turn right back around and come back to what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. But all I'm saying is that don't feel like that's your only option. You can get out. You just got to sit down and think it through. Pull yourself together. Make it your business. Make it your priority. If you got to start setting money aside, if you're not a working person, do something. You got to sit down and write out everything that you need to do to be able to make that happen for you. Because you deserve so much more. And I'm praying that you get that. That you don't remain in a stuck place for the rest of your life when there's so much out there waiting for you. There will be another spouse that comes for you. There will be another home that's given to you, because sometimes, and I ain't trying to get all spiritual or anything like that, but sometimes when we stay stuck and God is telling us to move, we holding up our blessings on the other side. And I'm telling you, I know this for a fact, because when I was with the narc, a lot of my blessings was held up. I was still receiving blessings when I was with the narc, but them good blessings, God went for to give me those things, and I'm with somebody who toxic and who don't care nothing about me, and that when God bless me with something, this person is not going to take care or love or appreciate the things that God is going to give me, because they're not their things. It's not. So if God blessed me with a house and I was with this toxic person, because the house was blessed to me, because they so devious and just nasty and mean and petty. Say God gave me that house and I got this thing over here, and because it's not his blessing or their blessing, I'm gonna destroy everything you got up in here. Oh, he gave you new furniture too? Oh, I'm gonna tear up your furniture. So like, God knows what he's doing. But we got to move so God can give us the things that he wants us to have. Where you at right now is not where God wants you to be at. You take one step, God take 5 more for you. But you got to be ready and willing. Once I let go, so many blessings started flowing to me. And now I'm to a place where I'm just like, I know God always had me, but it's so much more that he has for me, that if I stay in the place that I'm in and not pick up and move on, that I'm not going to get the things that he wants me to have. And I'm going to just keep missing out. Although I'm going to still get those blessings, it's just that I'm going to hold those blessings up. When I'm supposed to get those blessings this year, being that I'm still stuck in this situation, now I probably won't get it for 2 years later on down the road, because I'm still in this situation. And God is saying, baby, come on, move over here. Come over here. I'm telling you, I got everything you need right over here. If you just leave this here alone, drop everything you doing, and look back on what it is that you're thinking about leaving. Think about what it is you're leaving. And ask yourself, is it worth staying for? Oh, This person is the breadwinner. So if I leave, then I don't have no money. God God provides. The narc done left me high and dry several times. And I didn't go without anything. Even if God used other people to bless me with the funds to keep everything going in my home, guess what? I didn't go without. My son didn't go without. It's a matter of faith. Use your faith, baby. It's there. It's in you. You trust in the narc with everything in you. Trust God. Trust whoever you believe in. Trust them. But if that what you're in now is toxic and not working for you, it's time to move on. Because something greater is waiting for you on the other side. I'm telling you, listen. I don't know how else I'm going to just leave it at that. I said it here. And whoever it's for, gonna catch them. Whoever it ain't for, share the video. Because it might catch somebody else. But this is our moving forward season. We not gonna be stuck no more. What's keeping us stuck? We gonna figure it out. And we gonna get unstuck. And we gonna move forward. Because there's something greater for us on the other side, baby. God He only put just a little bit of icing on the cake for me. And I know if he doing it for me, he gonna definitely do it for y'all. I know it. This man been carrying me for a very long time. From sleeping in the car. He carried me even through that. Me and my son may not have had a roof over our head, like an actual house. But baby, we had that car. That car was our home. And guess what? We ain't never go hungry. We may not have had everything else we needed, but we had somewhere to sleep and we didn't go hungry. He provided. And money wasn't great. It wasn't. Because I was traveling an hour and a half back and forth to work. Working 2 jobs. All my money was going into the gas. Yeah. He will provide whatever your fears are. God is greater than your fears. He is. You just got to make a step, baby. And all he waiting on is a step. You take that one step, he go, all right. All he got to do, whoever, go move both feet. When you move both of them feet, God gonna shove your behind right on over there the way you need to be at. And he gonna show you just what you been missing. What you could have had all along. If you would have just stood up and took 2 steps. I was so afraid. Let me tell you. I done told y'all before. Let go was a scary word for me when it came to the narc. Let go? No, I ain't finna let go. I already feel like I ain't gonna make it if I let this man go. And you telling me to let go? I never wanted to hear that word. That word was terrifying to me. I used to go into a full-blown anxiety attack. Just thinking. This man sitting right next to me. I was sitting there thinking hypothetically of life without this man. And I almost had a whole anxiety attack. Why he sitting right next to me? That's crazy. So when I tell you I know how it feels to depend on this person you think got your life wrapped up in their hands and they got you bound so tight that there's nothing or nobody who can break you free. You right. Can't anybody just break you free from no narcissist. God got to do that thing. But you got to go through your journey. But it does take some making up your mind. Even if you have to tell yourself, all right, I'm going to stick it in. I'm going to stick it out, to use the better words. I'm going to stick it out. But if he does X, Y, and Z, or if she does X, Y, and Z again, I'm out of here. And when you do that, that's when we got to get us a plan in motion. Okay, so if such and such does this, this is what I'm going to do. And this is what I have. This is what I got. That's going to come to me if I do this. Just work it all out, baby. That's all I'm saying. And let God do the rest. Because if you ain't supposed to be there, it shows. You feel it. You know it. And that's God's way of tugging on you, telling you, listen, baby, I've been trying to tell you, you don't belong over here. I got greater over here for you. All you got to do is take 2 steps, and I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you a little piece of it, because he ain't going to give you the whole thing. Because sometimes we hard-headed. He got to, leave crumbs, leave a crumb trail to lead to him. He going to get you. He know how to get you. But all he needs you to do is take 2. All he needs you to take is 1 step, really. But I'm trying to push you to go ahead and take that extra step, because, baby, you ain't finna do nothing but walk into greatness after you leave that toxic thing. That ain't no good for you anyhow. So come on over here and get that greatness, baby. I want to see everybody smiling. I want to see everybody thriving and growing and out here living up the best that they can for the time that we got left on this earth. Let's get it, baby. It's time to move forward and get unstuck from wherever we at. It's time to go get our blessings, baby, because there ain't no more time for letting people hold us up or holding up ourselves from getting the blessings that we supposed to have been had years and years and years ago. But the golden blessing is right around the corner. You just got to take that step. That's all. That's it. I love y'all. Have a great day. I'm about to go back to work and grow something. Remember, if there's a bus approaching you with their flashers on and you see that stop sign go out on that bus, please, guys, all my loved ones, please stop for the buses, please, so we don't have any accidents and we are all good, because they're still not listening here where I'm at. So hopefully they doing good where y'all at. But yes, grow something, fall in love with yourself. The weekend is coming up. Y'all enjoy your time with your family, and don't forget, ask yourself, what's keeping you stuck? All right? I love y'all. Have a great day.